Welcome back to Marrakesh. Our mastery level means we have a couple of more unlocks available. We're not going to go crazy with anything in particular. I'm just going to make sure we drop a ICA remote explosive in the Shisha Cafe restroom. That's the plan we're going for right now, and of course, we're going to go with the signature suit. I also decided to go with the lockpick rather than the fiber wire. It's going to come in handy, I think.
Welcome to Marrakesh, 47. The situation grows more tense by the minute. The consulate is under lockdown, but the protests are only a stone throw away from full-blown riots, and Zadan won't hesitate to unleash his troops. So whatever you're planning, time is of the essence. Good luck, 47.
It's time to fully explore Marrakesh, make use of all the opportunities and all the disguises we have available. So, as we start out, we want to make sure we listen to the crowd. Generally, there's always a lot of useful intel or gossip and that sort of things as we go along. Generally, they all lead to some sort of information or another, or just sometimes background to find out what's going on.
I'm serious. He's at the shisha den right now, laughing his ass off.
Oh man, that is so like Jeff. But come on, GNN is one of the biggest news networks in the world. You can't just take their money and run.
Well, apparently they're doing an interview with Claus Strandberg. You know, that white-collar asshole who was held up at the Swedish consulate?
Hey,
Well, they needed a cameraman so
pat on the
bad
back.
that their producer just threw
Carry
some money at
yourself
Jeff
well,
and
sir.
forgot to ask for ID. They think his name is Finley.
but this could be like the interview of the year with GNN. Why wouldn't he just do it? Who knows where a gig like that could lead?
You know, Jeff, lazy as shit.
True that.
Interesting. Now, as we go to the Shisha Den, we find this lady.
I know, Audrey. I'll do it tonight. If we survive this whole Strandberg mess. Well, I had to let some time go by. Dahlia Margolis was the one who introduced me to Zadan in the first place. Look, it would have made him suspicious if I broke it off right after she was murdered. Besides, Zadan is involved with some pretty scary shit, okay? That's what I was reporting to Dahlia about. They orchestrated this whole thing, Audrey. The siege, the riots, Strandberg's escape. All to pave the way for a military coup. Yeah, tell me about it. I can't wait to do it. I'm no Martha. I don't get a kick out of this cloak and dagger shit. I mean, the money was great. But Iago is gone. And it's time for us to move on. Yeah. Thanks. Look, if all goes well, I'll see you in New York next week.
Interesting. Zadan's ex-girlfriend. That's an Iago model sent by Dahlia Margolis. For now, let's just explore the bazaar.
Sir?
I do feel we stand out a little bit wearing this suit, but damn, it looks good.
How you doing?
I could just about strangle him. Stomach cramps. What kind of idiot eats shellfish from a buffet in this heat?
Relax, Pam. I hired a local cameraman. Freelance guy, he'll be fine.
Oh, well, if you're not worried, Tyler, then I'm not. After all, it's not like this is a very important interview. I mean, it's certainly not like it's an exclusive or anything.
Pam, you remember that talk we had about low blood sugar? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is one of those times.
Oh, so where is this guy anyway?
He'll be here, and you have a banana, for Christ's sake.
Claus Strandberg has agreed to an exclusive interview with celebrity GNN reporter Pam Kingsley, no doubt to enrage the public even further. This could be a way inside the lockdown consulate, and the replacement cameraman, a local freelancer, is yet to arrive.
Well, well, well.
That red tie, smashing.
Thanks. Well, we know exactly where the cameraman's going to be. We heard from his friends that Jeff is in the Shisha Den. So let's just go there.
Would you believe
believe my luck? I'm at the lobby checking out and I hear this big shot producer from GNN on the phone with an agency desperate to get a cameraman for an interview with Claus Hugo Strandberg. Strandberg, the banker. Do you ever watch the news? Anyway, I tap him on the back, show him my press pass, and the guy is so relieved that he just pays me a month's salary up front. Of course I'm not gonna do it. There's no way I'm getting near that place. Besides, I've got all this nice free money, and the dunce doesn't even know my real name. Would you believe I said my name was Finley? Right, so I'm at the shisha place down near the bazaar. Whenever you can sneak out, come and join me, okay? Smoke is on me.
Come now, Jeff. That's not very professional of you. And as you know, 47 cares a lot about professionalism.
Looking sharp.
Tired.
Hey, do you have an invite?
I do not, I'm afraid. But I suspect that the ex-Iago model might just have one, so I'll just sneakily walk right behind her and take her out. There we go.
Invites only. Please present your personal invitation.
Here you go, sir.
Thanks. You can go through.
Good evening, sir. Please come right through. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask.
Once you're in, you just have to wait for the perfect time. There are a bunch of people around here, so you want to play it kind of safe. But as soon as the cameraman, Jeff, is the closest one, go and mess with the sound system.
What?
And then, be quick about it.
Lamp and let me make a good price for you.
There we go. Hello everyone, I'm Finley, the cameraman. This should be just what we need to get inside.
Look, your guy's clearly late. Maybe he just took the money and made a dash for it, huh?
He'll be here. I just got stuck in traffic or something.
Or the protesters found out where he was going and beat him to death.
Just worry about what to ask Strandberg, okay, Pam? The whole city wants to string him up. He's in there doing it.
Guess you play the hand you're dealt.
Finally, where have you been?
Sorry, streets aren't safe.
Streets aren't safe. The riots are pretty intense.
Don't mention it. Nobody wants a diplomatic crisis. Of course, if this thing regains momentum, we don't have the muscle to secure the gate either. It's all military.
What about Crystal Dawn? Any movement?
Apart from the flyers, nothing. They've never operated on Moroccan territory. My guess, someone's just using their name to stay alive.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, they're not Denmark, you know.
Remember, technically Strandberg has not been convicted of any crime. So, we're not allowed to ask directly about the location of the 7 building. Stick to the facts.
I got it.
The accusations, the trial, Strandberg's dramatic breakout. You know, get his side of the story.
Tyler, I got
Right.
it.
And you, aim and shoot. This is it, guys. Big one.
Wearing the cameraman outfit in here, you're generally cool to walk around on the first floor.
You made it. Most impressive, 47. Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
Pam Kingsley, GNN News. My name is Pearson. Mr. Strandberg is ready for you. Follow me, please.
Lots of great photo opportunities today.
I must say I was surprised that Consul Olander authorized this interview. Adding fuel to the fire, I should think. But that is not my call. Nevertheless, you must understand that the building is on high alert. If the situation evolves, you will be evacuated without protest, yes?
Well, let's just hope it doesn't come to that, Miss Pearson.
So many American voice actors. Supposed to be Swedish. It's fine.
Lots of photographers here.
Very charming.
So, what do you make of him, Strandberg?
I don't know. He seems nice. Insists on shaking hands with everybody, even the cleaning staff. And he actually remembers your name. And again, that's what they do, isn't it? You know, sociopaths. That's how they get you to trust them.
Well, you know what I heard.
No, let's hear it.
Okay, so Strandberg studies economics in Stockholm, but he never graduates. Instead, he creates a fake web of stellar academic credentials, including a business MBA and a PhD in macroeconomics from Kronstadt University.
I've never heard of it.
Exactly. So the guy lands a prestigious job with a powerful UK investment bank. However, when his employers begin questioning his credentials, Strandberg pays a Hollywood actress to impersonate an official from Kronstadt University to verify his degrees.
You're kidding me. You gotta kinda love that.
Yeah, well, just don't let him sell you anything. Alright, see you later. I gotta go erase my hard drive in case we're invaded.
Yeah, I hear that.
This Strandberg guy seems like a real piece of work. I guess we're gonna find out more now with the interview.
Aha! Capital, you made it. Come on in. Come in, good. Pam Kingsley, a pleasure. I watch your show all the time. You're even more lovely in the flesh. And this is...
Tyler Clark, producer. And this is our cameraman, Finley.
Tyler and Finley. Splendid. Well, let's do this, shall we? Where do you want me? The light is nice over here. Not that I want to tell you boys how to do your jobs, good heavens.
Well, right here is fine, Mr. Strandberg. Sit down, make yourself comfortable, and we'll be ready in no time.
Oh, no, please, please. Call me Klaus.
Okay, I think we're set. Roll when you're ready.
Damn, we're rolling.
Hey, when you got a sec, think you could do something about the lights? Upstairs
Okay,
somewhere.
we're ready.
Access to the consulate and first row seats for the interview. Nicely done, 47.
Let me just double check this camera right here, just in case, guys.
Like my feet hasn't touched the ground, Miss Kingsley. These last few weeks, everything that's happened to me, it's just utterly unreal.
Mr. Strandberg, for the last 7 years, you have been the CEO of AMB, the biggest private bank in Morocco. 3 weeks ago, the police showed up on your doorstep and you were arrested for billions of dollars in misappropriation.
Such were the charges, yes.
Do you have any explanation to these accusations?
Well, I can only conclude that the Moroccan authorities must have misunderstood their own legislation.
Misunderstood? How do you mean?
None of those transactions were illegal. Everything was done in strict accordance with Moroccan law. Now, you might call it a loophole. You might call it creative bookkeeping. But the law is the law, Miss Kingsley, and I am a firm believer in the law.
Let me get this straight, Mr. Strandberg. You are openly admitting to taking this money, the $7 billion from the Moroccan people?
Why not? An opportunity presented itself, and I seized it. Again, all within the confines of the law. So, what should I apologize for? Being a capitalist? Perhaps the term has fallen out of favor with your middle-class viewers, Miss Kingsley, but me? I bear that brand proudly. Capital C.
If you are innocent, in the eyes of the law, why did violent assailants spring you from police custody this morning, claiming the lives of 6 police officers?
Well, that, I'm afraid, I cannot answer. Some philanthropist, sympathetic to my ordeal, no doubt. I appreciate the gesture, but the approach was somewhat excessive and really quite unnecessary. I would have walked free eventually, once justice had run its due course.
Mr. Strandberg, hundreds are gathered outside this very building, howling for your blood. Is there anything you wish to say to them?
2 little words. Fuck you.
No. Fuck you.
Target down. Next up, Razor Zadan.
Well, Jeff Finley doesn't get paid enough to deal with this. He's just gonna leave. Sorry about that security guard dying. That was just collateral damage, really. I do try to avoid it when I can. But it's kind of hard to get him to move position at the same time. So, that's Strandberg dealt with. Now it's time to figure out how to get to General Zadan. We know that it is not particularly easy to get inside the school area. And this time we're not going to bother going to go get the key that we did in the previous run. Let's see what happens if we just try to walk right in.
No cameras. We have a very exquisite clientele here, so you're not welcome. Please step back.
So let's just grab a soldier uniform. There's a bunch of different ones you can take in a bunch of different places. I like this one over here. A little bit of sneaking. There's a minor bonus. There's a whole bunch of coins here. Useful for distracting. There's usually a conversation between 2 soldiers here. Not sure where the other one has gone this time, but it's easy enough to just throw a coin here and distract him.
Oh.
He decides to walk in a very specific stance. For some reason. And that's us all soldiered up. Now all we gotta do is keep track on the minimap or watch the white dots over their head. See if someone's actually going to recognize me. But for the most part, all soldiers will just think of us as other soldiers. So we can just walk straight in.
Salute, soldier.
I would if I could press the button to salute.
General Zadan keeps coming down here to check on the prisoner. I hear they were close, so what'd he do, poor bastard? The way I heard it, his brother was one of the policemen who got killed when the mercs attacked Strandberg's prison transport this morning. So he got cold feet, tried to blow the lid on the whole operation. Not smart, but...
According to the soldiers, the condemned prisoner in the cell was a close friend of Zadan. However, when his brother, a Marrakesh police officer, was killed during Strandberg's breakout, the prisoner decided to betray Zadan and go public. Alas, he was caught before he could thwart the coup d'etat.
Pretty human. I'm just glad I wasn't picked for firing squad. I hear you.
And we're in.
You're in. Good work, 47. Now to locate General Zadan.
No master key, but the lockpick works just as well. As long as they don't see me, I can just make sure. I'm gonna wait until he actually moves away. I'm just gonna chill. I'm also checking the window like you did. No big deal. And there we go. Door won't close. It will eventually. So as you can see, we now have a couple of people that will actually recognize me. Let's do something about that. We wait until they're turned away. Unlock the door.
What? Man, got some strange noises here. Looking into it, over.
And we're in luck. This guy's not just a soldier, he's an officer. Now, we do need to get rid of his body. He can't just be lying around on here. So, sorry man, you're kind of in my way. At this point on, it's busy work. Throw this guy in here. Go out the door. Drag that guy in there. Keep accidentally getting into cover mode near the wall because it's the same button as dragging. But we're good to go. Dressed as an officer, we have a bunch of options available to us. Mainly for one thing, only really the general and some other colonels will actually recognize us.
I'll give them that. And they sure seem to flock around them with this.
It's tempting to use those two again, but no, I have a different plan.
That is General Reza Zadan, Keeper of the Peace.
Let's make sure we stay out of sight. He knows his men.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
What? No salute. Are you here to gloat, Reza? Thought you had a government to overthrow.
You're
still
dismissed.
always in place.
General Zadan's orders.
You sold us outside, and I would do it again.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're a monster, Reza. I am sorry about your brother. He wasn't supposed to have been at the prison before. But you know what they say about bullets. And he died for a cause. To line the pockets of your mysterious backers. I didn't say it was a good cause. Right, right. Well, this was lovely. Now please leave. That's it? No threats? No, I'll kill you if it's the last thing I do. Reza. Oh, I will kill you. If it's the last thing I do.
I'm listening, Wanda. Pretty much all I'm doing is listening. No, I am not just thinking about what to say next. Wanda? Wanda? Wanda, if you would let me finish, Wanda?
Poor guy. We're gonna drop the weapon because it's easier if they won't be found. And now, with the prisoner alone and no guard.
Is someone in here? Hello?
Hello. Now this guy's kind of a good guy. He actually tried to put a stop to all this, so we're not gonna kill him. I will, however, use your clothes.
Good plan. Zadan won't expect resistance from a tied-up prisoner.
Now all we do is wait.
I completely agree. Your feelings are important to me. I never meant to break that. I'm sorry, I thought I had fed him.
Time to decide. What should I do? Well, don't tell me you're sleeping, Syed.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
Don't tell me you're sleeping, Reza. As for getting out of here, you have multiple options. I could just try to run out dressed like this, but I have something better in mind. And for that, we need to keep the military officer uniform. And we need to go get these keys. And we're out of here. Thank you for watching, Hitman. Until next time, goodbye.